Hey guys, welcome to this week's NXT review. I've got a couple of shout outs to start. So Christopher Hughes and Robert Win 3, thanks a lot for all the support, and thanks to all of you guys that watch these weekly reviews as well. So let's get straight into it. TM61 came out, and you know, they're building nicely. They've still got quite a way to go before they're like firm fan favourites. But they're doing all right. They went up against Tony Nese and Daivari, both from the CWC. This was a great opening match, really enjoyable. TM61 dropkick, I can't remember if it was Nese or Daivari, but delivered a dropkick to the back of the head. There was Tony Nese did a corkscrew plancher. Then there was Nese banging Thorne against the top rope. He had him up, chucked him on the top rope, went to the corner and then did a running knee. I'm sure we saw him deliver that in the CWC, but it's a cool spot. It's a really cool moment. Thunder Valley victory for TM61, and yeah, it was no great surprise. We knew they were going to win because they're a full-time tag team. Tony Nese and Daivari have just been chucked together, but I thought it was really interesting. Some nice spots throughout, great pace, really strong opener to the show. And even though it didn't mean anything, and even though I knew who was going to win, it was still a very enjoyable match. Next up, interview with Asuka, and she says that God saved those women that got called up, and that there is no one that is ready for Asuka. And you'd have to agree. I mean, Ember Moon might be top of the pile. Billie Kay, I don't know. I mean, who else is there? There's no one that's at Asuka's level. I think they're going to really struggle to find a competitor for her. You'd have to say Ember Moon. But Ember Moon's just not ready. Ember Moon's 6 months away from being ready. So yeah, I don't know, a bit of a concern. I think they're going to have to really book Ember Moon strong, give her some big wins, dominant wins, and then just go for it and put Asuka against Ember Moon. Next we got Ember Moon. She was going up against Lee Von, who had never seen before. She seemed alright. Nice butterfly suplex, a flipping clothesline, that tornado stunner. Victory. It was good work from Ember Moon. She looks good. She just needs time, and she needs wins. And you know, even from what I've seen of her, she doesn't look in Asuka's level. Who does? I don't know. NXT tag match was announced next. It's going to be part of the CWC final. So CWC finishes next week. It's going to be a 2-hour special. And yeah, so we get the semi-finals and we get the final, but also we will get a NXT Tag Team Championship match, the Revival against Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. Now, I'm fairly sure Revival are going to win that because Ciampa and Gargano are going up to the Cruiserweight division. I don't see what benefit it is for them to go up with the titles, because that is happening and it's imminent. Wouldn't it make more sense for these two guys to split and not be friends? So I think that they lose to the Revival, and then I think they turn on each other, and I think maybe Ciampa goes up as a heel, and so it'll just add, you know, a ready-made feud for when the Cruiserweights do go up to Raw. Next we had Austin Aries against Cien. This was good. There was lots of kicks, strikes, drop kicks, another corkscrew plancher. Cien pushed off the top rope. It was quite a vicious spot that by Aries. Pushed Cien straight to the outside. It got me thinking, actually, shouldn't the ring posts have the LED things on like the ones on the main roster do now? Because NXT's like developmental, and you know, you learn where the cameras are and you really work your entrance, and you know basically what, you know, it's like to be in a WWE ring. Well, you know, it's different now on the main roster because of the LED screens on the ring posts. You've actually got a bigger platform on the top. It's not the biggest kind of problem in the world, but I'm just surprised they've not put those and installed those on the ring posts down in NXT. A moonsault. Oh, this was great from CN. It was a moonsault from the top rope. He lands on his feet and then does a standing moonsault onto Austin Aries. Didn't look like a botch. Looks like that's exactly what he meant to do. It was nice, real nice. Power bomb though into the last chancery from Austin Aries meant that he picked up the victory. Then it was announced that No Way Jose will go up against the glorious one, Bobby Roode, next week. And then that brought us to the main event. Samoa Joe came out. He was at ringside and yeah, he looked a broken man. Sounded like a broken man, saying that Nakamura was the better man and the better man had won. Yeah, so we get Nakamura against Steve Cutler. It's your usual affair. There wasn't really anything special in here. Yeah, Nakamura picks up the relatively easy victory with the Kinshasa, which I still can't properly say, but it's getting better. Kinshasa. I can't scream it at speed yet, but I will. I'll get there. Anything Corey Graves can do, I can do as well. But yeah, it was just amazing to see Joe just look so dejected and just so broken. And at the end of it, he just got up and left the commentary booth. And I don't know where we're going with this. You know, he's coming back. He said he's going to come back and reclaim that title. I'd love to see a rematch, and obviously he's entitled to a rematch, but yeah, we'll have to see. This was a much better week for NXT than the week before. There weren't really any disastrous matches. There wasn't lots that really stood out. There wasn't lots of stuff that it's like, oh, you've got to go back and watch this. I thought the opening match was probably the best, but yeah, it was fun, and that's all right. So awesome, guys. I'd love to know your thoughts. Please drop it in the comments below. Please subscribe as well if you haven't subscribed yet. Really would appreciate it. Just lets me know that I'm on the right path with things. Give the video a like if you liked it. And hopefully see you again next time. Bye for now.